Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Achieving Alpha and welcome back to another episode of Smart Money Analysis for today, that is 31st of May 2021. And the markets have been too bullish and every single dip is being bought. And in fact, we gave a really strong closing today, which was even above 15,500 and very close to 15,600. So that's too much bullishness. Let's try to analyze the option chain and try to decipher what's happening. And let's also have a look at the intraday charts to understand what was the movement throughout the day. So in the option chain, you will see that the highest OI on the put side has shifted to 15,400. And at one time during the day, this OI was more than 57 lakh contracts. So you can understand the kind of bullishness or the kind of confidence that the put writers are having. And that's one thing. Another thing which I want to tell you is that basically the highest OI on the put side, or sorry, on the call side, has now been shifted to 16,000, and that clearly demonstrates the lack of confidence among the call writers. And you will see that almost equivalent call open interest is created on every multiple of 100, and the highest, as I mentioned, is on 16,000. And again, some very aggressive put writing we saw today. So you can see these figures and you can see these figures, and these figures clearly tell you that there has been some extreme confidence among the put writers. And the data, although from the data from FII in the derivatives is not at all supportive, but still on the price action front this is a legitimate breakout, and we can confirm that. But still, going long at this point, I would really not consider that, at least positionally. Intraday, definitely you should stick with the trend and try to do what the market is doing. But positionally, I'm still not very comfortable going long, because the net long of FII in the index futures is above 88, and that's what we discussed in the last video, right? And that is like too much overbought, and a correction could come anytime. And this time when the correction would occur, it would be a fierce correction. So you will see some big dips whenever it comes. So let's have a look at the max pain and PCR. So PCR is a little alarming now, to be honest, because it has gone above 1.4, which is kind of overbought. And this does maybe tell me that the puts are too much there in the option chain, and basically you can expect that at some point these puts will start booking profits, and definitely this is going towards the overbought zone. The max pain is hinting for an expiry near 15,500, and let's see. So let's have a look at the option chain for Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty, again, some strong support is present around 35,000. So we basically touched 34,900, and then we basically bounced back from there. And you will see that the highest OI on the put side is on 35,000. But Nifty had more strength throughout the day rather than Bank Nifty, so that was very much clear. And you will see that the highest OI on the call side is at 35,500, which is roughly around 1.27 million contracts. But again, here also you will see that the put writing looks relatively stronger than the call writing. And let's have a look at the PCR for Bank Nifty. So Bank Nifty PCR is neither not overbought, not even oversold, so that's what we can see. And max pain is at 35,300 as of now. So this was for Nifty and Bank Nifty option chain. Another very interesting thing which I want to bring to your attention is basically Nifty and Nifty futures is trading at a discount compared to Nifty, and that's not very good, because we are at the early phases and the expiry hasn't even begun, so it's only 31st of May. And the June series, you will see that it is at a premium. And another thing which I want to bring to your notice is basically this last 15 minute selling. So you have a look at the volumes, and this clearly tells me that some good shots have been made in the index in the last 15 minutes, and some heavy volume selling has been done. And Bank Nifty is trading at a very mild sort of a premium. It's not trading at a discount, but again it is not a lot of premium as per Bank Nifty. And again, here also some good quantity was sold in the last 15 minutes. So this is something which needs to be taken care of, and we need to have a look at this, and we need to be very much cautious. Talking about SGX Nifty, so SGX Nifty is currently trading almost flat to a mild bearish, but again let's see how does it turn up. Let's have a look at the global cues. So the US markets are having a holiday today, but the futures are still trading. So you will see that again these are kind of flat and quite sluggish since the morning, and not much movement here. European indices are also kind of sluggish and consolidating for some time. So not a lot of movement, but still our markets are hitting an all-time high every single day, and that's what we can see. So Nifty has too much strength, but again the index is looking heavily overbought, and I would really not consider buying any any making any long positions at the moment. So that's what we have. And again, if I show you the Nifty chart, so okay, let's have a look at the Nifty charts. So this was the trend line which I mentioned that we are following since the March lows. It was breached a couple of times, but this will act as a good support as of now. Unless we close below this particular trend line, I would really not advise you to go short on the index. And in fact, going long is also not advisable because of the net position of FIIs, and sometime or the other profit booking will come. Believe it or not, because it will happen, and whenever it will come, it will be a fierce one. So that's what we can see. So that's what we have for the charts, and these are the important levels which I have marked for you. And surprisingly, even RSI is getting close to 70. So whenever the RSI has gone to 70 in the recent times, you have observed some very good profit booking. So here you will see that the RSI went to 71. You observe almost 1,000 point fall, and again here you observe basically 1,000 point fall from here as well. So again, the index is looking pretty much overbought. So I would highly advise you to not go long at this moment. Intraday you can play long, but not positionally, because it's not looking very good. Although it is a breakout, but again it has a limit, right? It cannot just keep on going upwards and making new high every single day. So this is it for the option chain, the global cues and the charts. So once the data for the cash and derivatives is out, I will update it in this particular video and post this one. So the numbers for the cash market seem to be out, and once again both the FIIs and the DIIs have bought in the cash market, and surprisingly some really good buying from the FIIs today. So you will see that the net buying from FIIs is more than 2400 crores, and that is quite a significant buy. And the DIIs some minute buying of 180 crores, but still this number is in green, so that is positive. So overall, this is looking healthy and positive. But the thing is that this buying should sustain and should continue. But as of now, for today, this number is positive in the cash market. So let's have a look at the derivatives data. In the derivatives data, you will see that the net long in the index futures is down by again 1%. But again, this is still cautious because it's still above 80. And you will see that some long unwinding has been done, although not a lot of fresh shots have been added. But again, some longs have been unwind, and this is still an alarming situation. So we need to stay cautious here. Talking about the stock futures data, so some longs have been added and some shorts have also been added, but still the pain point here is that the number of shorts added are much more than the number of longs which have been added. So stock futures is one such pain point which is still there, and this could be a potential problem in the coming future. So we need to be careful about that. But as of now, index futures is looking still alarming, but yeah, there is still not a significant drop in the net long position in the index futures. So let's have a look at the activity in options. So option writing, you will see that the put shots in the index have increased by about 16%, or in absolute terms, about 26,000 contracts have been added on the put short side. So that is positive. Talking about the call shots, so the call shots have decreased by 4.2%, or rather, some short covering has been done here. So overall, net on net basis, the activity in the option writing is looking out to be positive. So this is what we can infer from this. Talking about the option buying, so the call longs in the index have increased by roughly about 6%. So that's about 13,000 contracts on absolute basis. And talking about the increase in the put longs in the index, so you will see that the put longs in the index have increased by roughly about 10.4%, or roughly around 30,600 contracts. So this is bearish. So overall, the activity in the option buying looks out to be bearish, and there is a difference of roughly about 5%. But the activity in option writing is supporting the put writers, and there is a significant difference. So overall, the activity in options is looking kind of neutral to slight bullish, and the activity in futures is still alarming, although it is positive. But there has been both long unwinding, and the shorts haven't been yet built up. So you need to be very much cautious when trading, because this number eventually has to come down. It can't really sustain above 80 for a much longer period. So the activity in futures is neutral to slight bearish. The activity in options is bullish, and the activity in stock futures is bearish. And the activity in the cash market is also bullish. So a lot of mixed signals. we can avoid going long in the index as of now just because of this particular number, and some technical correction is due which should happen in the next 1 week or so. So that's how you can plan your trades accordingly. So this is it for this video then. I hope you enjoyed this particular analysis. If you did, please consider pressing the like button, and if you are new here and coming here for the first time, subscribe to this channel for more such content. Thank you so much for sticking around till the end. Have a good day, take care, and bye bye.